All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mindful Monday. I'm Meredith. Mindful Monday with Meredith, Triple M. Hope you guys had a great weekend. And I think there was like a race yesterday or something. So for those of you that raced, congratulations. Hope you did well. We are going to get started. Today you will need a bolster cushion, a strap, a block, and a mat. Alrighty, so we're going to do a little bit of yoga, a little bit of eccentric stretching. This coming Wednesday, I'm doing a Facebook Live with Erinne, so tune in with that. It's going to be all about eccentric stretching. So Kihara is the modality that I teach, so we'll learn more about that. And let's get started. Alrighty, let me just make sure that everything is on and I'm recording. And y'all can hear me. All right, here we go. All right, so have a seat on your bolster or whatever you're sitting on. And then bring your legs into any comfy cross position or extended position. Reach under, pull the flesh out from underneath the sits bones. And then roll your shoulders back a couple times. Roll them forward. And then shrug them up towards your ears, send them into the back part of your body, and then send them down. Drop the chin to the chest. Circle the head around to the right. Pause where you feel tightness and just kind of allow that to open. Circle around to the left. Again, pause where you feel tightness. And then line up the head, skull, with the neck spine. So send your head kind of slightly back and have your chin just slightly drop, not completely drop, but just drop so that you can line yourself up with the rest of your spine like you're stacking your vertebrae. And then take a nice deep inhale. Let it out your mouth. Try one more like that. Deep, deep inhale. Let it out your mouth. And then allow your lips to close and allow the breath to travel in and out through your nose. Ujjayi pranayama. A victorious breath in and out through your nose. And as you breathe in, travel or watch that breath travel in through the nose, into the throat, into the chest, into your torso, and finally your belly. And if you want, you can bring a hand to the belly and feel the belly expand. And then as you exhale, the belly button gently pulls back towards your spine, the ribs soften, the chest falls, and the breath comes back out. Try that 5 more times. Feeling with each exhalation that you can further release something that is causing you tension, whether it's mental tension, thought that's causing you tension, whether it's emotional tension, a feeling that's causing you tension, or whether it's physical tension, something that you can physically feel in your body. 5 more breaths like that. Now gently turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Bring your index finger and your thumb together. We call this a mudra, a seal. This is Jana Mudra. And think of that seal between your index finger and your thumb, that circular shape that you make. Think of that like how the breath is circular. So it comes in through the nose, fills up your body, and then it circles back out. It's a cleansing breath. So 5 more breaths like that, cleansing yourself from any negative thoughts or negative feelings or, again, any physical tension in your body. See that circular pathway in your mind, feel it with your fingers. And then one last deep inhale, breathe in. Hold the breath at the top. Take it a little bit more prana, a little bit more breath. And then lift the chin lightly, stick out your tongue. Interlace your palms, turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Stretch your sternum up towards the ceiling, lift the heart. And then as you exhale, blink open the eyes, reach up and over with the right, pressing your left hand down into the mat. Rooting down in your right sit bone. Come back up again. This time interlace the fingers, but turn the palms down. Lift up, try to get the biceps back towards the ears. So stretch up through your thoracic spine, through your upper back. We're gonna work a little bit with the upper back today as well. Reach up and over with the left. Press into the floor with the right. Come back to center, round your back, chin to the chest. And then take the hands behind you, open up the chest, lift the heart. Alrighty, come over on the hands and knees. Remember that I take requests in this class. I'd love to hear, what do you guys need? How can I help with what do you need? So send your needs to Erinne or to Jacqueline because they communicate with me, and this way we could tailor the class towards how you're feeling. Keep your belly button pulled in. Extend your spine in cow pose. Inhale there, and then exhale, round the back, push the floor away, cat pose. 3 more like that. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Last one, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Now reverse that breath, come back to neutral spine again. This time you're gonna exhale as you come into cow pose. And you're gonna breathe into the upper back, into the rhomboids on cat pose. 2 more. And inhale. Last one, exhale. And inhale. And back to neutral. Take your right leg extended behind you, flex through your foot, and then circle your foot at the ankle. Reach your left arm long, lengthen, inhale. Engage your glute muscle, keep your belly button pulled into your spine, exhale round. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. Pause there for a second. Engage the belly button back to the spine. And then reach back for your foot, hand to foot, foot to hand. Open up the chest. Open up the hip flexor, open up the right quad. And then ground down, take it open to gate pose. Press into the floor with your right foot, open up the chest, and then press your hip forward. And then reach up and over with the right arm. Good, release that. Take the knees wide, reach up with your right arm, inhale. And then thread under, come down on your right shoulder, right ear. Look to the left, keep your palm facing up. Release it and switch sides. Knees underneath the hips. Hands underneath the shoulders. Extend long, lengthen. Again, circle the foot at the ankle. Reach your right arm long. Inhale there. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Reach back. Bend the knee. Reach back for the foot. Open up the chest. And then ground down through the hands. Take it to gate pose on the left side. Reach up with your left arm. Press your foot down into the mat and reach up and over. Good. Open the knees wide. Reach your left arm up long. Inhale. And then thread under. Roll onto your left shoulder. Reach your right arm long. Get length through the lat on the right side as well as the shoulder. And you'll feel that all the way up into the upper pec. All right. Come back to neutral, then come to downward dog. Pedal push your feet. Probably your first downward dog today, definitely mine. So just kind of move your feet around, flip a toe over. Get into like the bony structures of your feet. And then press your chest back towards your thighs. Have your feet turn slightly inward so you can't see the inner edge of your arch. Drop your head. Kind of sit your chest back towards your thighs. And then walk your hands back. Bring the hands underneath the knees. Flatten your back on your inhale. Forward bend on your exhale. One more time. Flatten your back on your inhale. Forward bend on your exhale. And then reach and rise all the way up. Bring your feet together. Reach your arms up. Each time you come to a mountain position, to this position where you're standing with your arms up, try to get your biceps back to your ears by lifting your chest. So extend through your upper back. And then forward bend. Just doing one sun salutation here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk the hands forward, walk the feet back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Chest to the thighs, breathe out. Look forward. Come to a plank pose, pause there, belly button back to the spine, keep the elbows soft, take your knees down. Have your chin and your chest come down between your thumbs. Slide yourself all the way out. Cobra pose on the inhale, drop your shoulders, lift your heart. So again, a lot of spinal extension, come back down. Don't squeeze your butt. Press your pubic bone into the floor, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale, draw your shoulders down, lift your heart up. Draw your shoulder blades together and down, I should say that. And then come down. Scoot yourself forward, upward facing dog. Release the hips. And then sit back in a child's pose. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, round your back. Reverse arch your back on the inhale. And then come to downward facing dog on the exhale. Getting into calves, bend into your left knee. Extend through your right leg, really press back into the floor, and then try lifting your toes up off the mat. That'll take it a little bit deeper on the right foot. And then switch sides, ground into your left foot, lift up the toes, bend into your right knee. Good. This time, step your right foot forward, lower your left knee down to the mat, sink into the left hip, press into the right thigh, release your left toes to the ground, and then reach your arms up on your inhale. And then bend your elbows, open up your chest. One more time like that, reach up on your inhale. Bend the elbows, open up the chest. Right hand's gonna go low, left arm's gonna reach up and over. Really anchoring your left hip down towards the floor, reach out of it. And then release the fingertips to the floor, extend through your right leg, draw your right sit bone back in space. Have your right heel be digging slightly into the mat so you can feel a really good stretch of the hamstring. Lift your chin and your heart. And then exhale, hinge, don't round your back. So none of this action, flatten your back, draw your sit bone back. And if you want, you could grab onto your toes and kind of send them forward and send them back, work into your feet a little bit. Release that. Curl your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Drop the chest towards the thighs. Good, look forward. Send your left foot forward. Lower your right knee down to the mat. Release the right toes to the mat. And again, sink forward, lunging into your left knee. Press on your left thigh to lift the heart a little bit more. Really draw your shoulders back and down. Again, reach the arms up. And then cactus them open. So you're cracking open from your sternum. Inhale. Open up the chest. Left hand goes low. You can put a block underneath it. Right arm reaches up and over. Release it. Extend through your left leg this time. Pull your left sit bone back in space. Lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, hinge. If you want more, work into your toes a bit. Keep on breathing. Release that. Curl the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Reach back, grab onto anything on your left leg, push and pull there. Breathe into the upper right corner of your back. And then switch sides. Left hand grabs. Breathe into the upper left corner on the back. And then look forward, starting with your right foot forward. Ground your left heel down to the mat. Square off your hips. Rise into warrior one. Reach the arms out. Try to bring your palms together above you. And then draw your biceps back to your ears. Take a nice deep inhale there. Sink into your right knee on the exhale. One more inhale, lift your gaze. On the exhale, interlace the hands. Extend through your elbows and then forward bend. Bringing your right shoulder, if you can, on the inside of your right knee, keep bending into the right knee. Keep your palms glued together. Release the left hand down, spin onto the ball mount of your left foot, and then reach the right arm up. So we're twisting open in the upper back. Breathe in. And now lower your right arm down, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Release right hand down, step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left side, left foot comes forward, right heel grounds, 45-degree angle. Rise up. Heads of the hips drawing forward. Bend deep into your left knee, and then reach the arms up. Inhale. Palms come together, biceps back towards the ears. Reach up on the inhale. Sink a little deeper on the exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, hands come behind the back. Humble warrior, open up the chest. And then hinge. Left shoulder inside left knee if that's available to you. If not, left shoulder above the knee. Relax the head. Breathe for 2. And 1. Right hand goes low. Left arm reaches up. Open up the chest. And then lower your left hand down. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Breathe in. And out. Release your left hand. Step your left foot back. Downward dog. Breathe in. And out. Feet come together. Raise your right leg up. Open up the hip, moving into our hip opening sequence. You can circle your foot at the ankle again. Right foot forward. Actually, let's do the other side first. Left foot up. Open up the hip. And let's take your left foot forward first. Ground your right heel down. Bring it into a warrior 2. So hip opening sequence. Bend deep into your left knee. Drop your right hand down, reach your left arm up and over. Inhale there. And then exhale, come back to warrior 2. Do that one more time. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, come back to warrior 2. Lower your left elbow, reach up and over with the right side angle pose. So it's not just right arm over like by your cheek, but it's right bicep behind your right ear. Send your hip forward in the way that you're facing, your face is facing. And then extend through your left leg, rise up, inhale there, coming up to Trikonasana. Hinge forward on your exhale. Take another deep inhale here. Draw your left sit bone underneath you, left hand down, right arm up. So use a block where you need it. Block's gonna go behind the ankle on your left foot. Peel your right arm up. Again, send your hip forward. Keep working your left sit bone underneath you. And then work that right arm to work into your shoulder blade, into the shoulder capsule, into the rotator cuff muscles there. Rotate your arm. Bring it back up. You can also take the arm down and drop your left ear to the left shoulder. And then from here, we're going to move right into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Take your right leg up, flex through your right foot, and then peel your right arm up with it if that's available. If not, right hand can go onto the hip, but you need to drop the right shoulder. Keep flexing through your right foot. Keep your left knee unlocked. And then if you want to go to Chapasana pose, hand to foot pose, then you're going to reach back, right foot, right hand, push the foot into the hand and the hand into the foot, and breathe for 3, for 2, and 1. Release it. Right foot down, IT band on your right leg. Keep your left knee bent, right leg straight, and then walk your arms around to the left. Left knee bent, right leg straight. You can feel that all the way up into the outside of the hip. So it's all down the lateral chain on your right leg. Come back to neutral. Hands come underneath your knees. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, rise, feet together. Mountain pose again. Reach the arms up. Again, extend through your upper back. Hinge forward. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, step your right leg out to the right. In a wide-legged forward bend, have the toes turn in, hinge forward. Breathe in as you extend your elbows. Exhale as you hinge a little deeper. If you want to feel this in your medial hamstring, reach your hands around to the back part of your body and grab onto anything you can and rotate your legs inward. So I'm grabbing onto the back of my thighs, trying to get to the inside of my thighs, my fingers, and I'm pulling them up towards the ceiling. And then release that. Now turn your right foot out. And we're back in warrior two, this time on the right side. Extend the arms, bend into the right knee. Reach back, reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, come back to warrior two. One more time, inhale here, reach back. Exhale, warrior two. And then side angle pose, right elbow, right thigh. Reach the left arm up and over. Really get long here. So don't just think of like, oh, I'm just reaching my arm over. No, really reach over and send your bicep back behind your ear and press your hip forward. And then extend through your right leg, Trikonasana, arms extend, hinge forward towards your right thigh. Right hand goes low, anywhere below the knee, or all the way fingertips to the floor to a block. Left arm extends. Again, press the hips forward. And then let's try the circular movement with the left arm. Rotating that arm. Big movements, y'all. Extend up, open up. And then you can lower that left arm, drop your right ear. And then come into Ardha Chandrasana. You might need to shorten your stance a little bit there. Just because it's a balance pose, extend your left leg up and peel up your left arm. Again, if you want to grab your hand to your foot, but your hand doesn't reach to your foot, you can always use a strap. Reach back, hand to foot. And then push foot into hand and hand into foot. And breathe. Release that. Release your left foot down now. This time IT bend on the left side, so bend into the right knee and then walk it around to the left. Good, release that. We're gonna go right into our quad stretch. So you're gonna come down hands and knees. This time, instead of using the wall, I'm just gonna use my my hands. So you can always do the same stretch on your belly so the pressure is not on your knees, or you can always do quads at the wall or at your couch. So we're gonna lean forward into the right knee. You're going to reach back, hand to your left foot or strap to your left foot. Now the key thing here is I'm pushing my foot lightly into my hands, into my left hand, and then I'm gonna override, I'm gonna gently pull in. If you feel a tremendous amount of pressure in your knees, two things are happening. Number one, you're giving yourself too much resistance, too much pressing away, or you need to come down to your belly. Just pressure on your knee is not good for you. Two more times, press away. Override, gently pull in. And then one more time, press away. And then override to gently pull in. Good, release that. Let's spin around and do the other side. Left foot forward. Lunge into your left knee. Sink the hips forward. And then reach back, hand to foot. Again, you can always use your strap. Notice that your heel goes nowhere near your glute. My right heel is nowhere near my glute. There's always a gap there. I'm always pressing away lightly and then overriding to gently pull in, and then press away lightly, and override to gently pull in. Release it. Come down onto your back. You can put a bolster underneath your head if you want. Have your feet be nice and wide. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. This one's for TFL. So the kind of outside hip flexor, drop your left knee in. If you're already feeling length through here, through that top of that left thigh, you don't need to add any more resistance. But if you want more, you can cross your ankle onto your left knee and lay it down. The key thing is that you don't want your low back to completely jack up off the mat. It leaves the mat, but it doesn't like fly up towards the ceiling. So give yourself some length there. Maybe take the heel of your left hand and slide it down the left leg and just kind of feel the muscles that you're stretching in there. This whole area on men and women gets very, very, very tight. Okay, so sometimes you need to like knead into the area, like you're kneading dough. And then switch sides. Drop the right knee in. Line up your right knee with your hip. Okay, do not put a lot of pressure on the inside of your right knee. Hook your left ankle if you want more. And it doesn't, you can hook the ankle a little bit higher on the thigh. It doesn't have to be way down by the knee. And then again, you're trying to ground this hip to the floor. There's always going to be a gap there, but you're attempting to ground it. Good. Release that. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Rock side to side of the spine. Again, move your feet, your ankles. And then take the arms out. Take the knees over to the right. You can use the right hand to pull down on the outside of your left thigh. Turn your gaze left. And then switch sides. Cross the knee over knee, grab the outsides of your feet, get your bum. You can just do one leg at a time. It's whichever is the top leg. You want to grab onto that foot and pull. You're not pulling down towards your bum. You're pulling kind of towards your chest with your heels. And then switcheroo. And then release it, grab onto the front of your knees, round your back as you roll up. Oh, pause for a second. Get into your upper back. And then continue to roll up. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder, pull the right shoulder away. And then switch. Drop your chin to your chest, grab on below your clavicle. You guys know this neck stretch, I love it. Push in and pull down. Lift your chin. Get out all the tension in the front of your neck. Release it, interlace the hands, push the head back into the hands, and then override and pull down. This generally feels better on people than the one where you bring your head back, because we're used to having our chin jutted forward or chin drop down. So you don't want to think about this is your position that you want to stay in all the time. And then release it, close the eyes again. Deep inhale. Let it out your mouth. One more inhale. And exhale. Hands to the heart center. Anjali Mudra. Heart center mudra. Take a moment. Set an intention for yourself for the rest of the day, or send a blessing out to someone or something or someplace that needs it. And then gently blink open the eyes. Good morning, everyone. Happy and healthy Monday. Namaste. I wish you guys a great week. Again, tune in Facebook Live on Wednesday on the 10th at 11, I think it is, but check the time with Erinne. And as always, if you guys have any questions or comments or anything like that, find me on Facebook, Meredith Bass, Bass, or on, I'm friends with Erinne, so you can look at her friends, or on Instagram, I'm Stretch Stronger. So send me a message or a comment or whatever. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know if you like the class. All right, have a good day. Bye.